Korean Bojagi. This is for our classes with Mr. Mork. This is a Korean traditional cloth. What do you think it was used for? In this presentation and video, images on the slides are either photos that I took at the Seoul Folk Art Museum in South Korea, or they are from the Bojagi Wikipedia page. This is one that I took. A Bojagi is a traditional cloth that was used to wrap many things. Bojagi have a long history and predate bags. That means before bags were used commonly in Korean culture and by people, Bojagi existed. They are hundreds of years old in tradition. Instead of a bag, a Bojagi was used to wrap and carry many different items. In traditional Korean folk religions, luck was a big deal, and luck was valued. Folk Koreans thought it was important to do things to bring good luck as well as to maintain or protect good luck. Wrapping an object was thought to protect good luck. There are Bojagi of all different sizes to serve different purposes in wrapping different types of objects. There was even a style of Bojagi for carrying a duck. And for many of these things, including the ones following, the duck was carried on top of a person's head. Bojagi often had thin, rectangular pieces coming off 2 or all 4 corners to tie and fasten the cloth around the object so it was secure for carrying. And you can tell in these images, one bag has 2 and one bag has 4. One thing that was carried in a Bojagi was a portable table, which was a very common thing to be carried from place to place in Korean culture. This is how people wrapped a Bojagi to carry the small portable tables. Look at the image. You can see that the person is carrying the table wrapped in a Bojagi on top of their head. When there were kings, queens, and royalty in ancient times, it was common for the royal family to commission or ask artists to make 1,000 or more Bojagi for a special occasion like a birthday or a wedding. It was a big honor to be asked to make a Bojagi for these occasions. Because the work was so highly valued as an art form, the makers were named in a special ceremony at each event. And you can tell in this one, and in this one, both of these were embroidered. They weren't just a patchwork of squares or shapes, but they had embroidery, images sewn into the Bojagi. Usually, Bojagi were just functional Bojagi for everyday use, were made in a patchwork style with bits of leftover cloth from other fabric projects or artworks. Most Bojagi were simply made. This is the way that other fiber arts are often made, including quilting in Minnesota. Early Scandinavian immigrants would meet at community places like churches and share cloth scraps and create quilts to keep families warm in beds and in transportation and in beds in simple houses that often didn't have much heat. I hope you've learned something about a Bojagi. There is a discussion to answer where you will write 2 things that you learned. Thanks for tuning in.